15th, VFW, Edwardsburg, Michigan. Big Ben Bloodsworth is going to be there to annihilate anybody and everybody that steps into my ring. I am the Silver Assassin. I am the best, and that's target acquired.
You can't handle it! Ladies and gentlemen, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, at 6 foot 6.5 inches and 269 pounds, he is the Silver Assassin, one half of the Supreme Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Hitman for Hire. He is Big Ben Bloodsworth!
This is the third Trade Wars tournament match of the evening. Big Ben Bloodsworth won the right to choose his opponent by winning the Trade Battle Royale earlier this evening.
Out of everyone he could have picked, he picks one of the most violent wrestlers in Supreme Pro Wrestling. I think Big Ben has had too many gongs to the head.
You have to ask yourself why you would pick such a violent man to go up against. But here we are. Big Ben Bloodsworth will go toe-to-toe with the nasty, the violent Kevin Roberts. What a match we are in for here at Supreme Pro's Trade Wars.
I just love watching this ring girl. She is doing a fantastic job, and we definitely need to see more of this in Supreme Pro Wrestling.
Big Ben in the ring now, waiting for his opponent, the killer Kevin Roberts.
He is the beast from the east, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania zone.
We would like to give a big shout out to our sponsor, Hall's Kitchen. Thank you for your support.
Now, to announce one of my very own dear and good friends. He's only 5'8". He's only 200 pounds. He's straight out of rehab, but he's the best friend any bloke could have. He is Killer Kevin Roberts!
Here comes the most violent wrestler in Supreme Pro to date, the killer Kevin Roberts.
The Supreme fans are clearly on the side of the killer.
The crowd is so loud, shouting in support of the killer, Kevin Roberts. I can barely hear myself speak. The Hitman and the Killer are face to face for the first time ever. Who will come out victorious and move on to the next round of the Trade Wars tournament? You heard it, folks. The killer Kevin Roberts has decided to put his Killerweight Championship title on the line in this match.
Only made in the image of the killer Kevin Roberts. That was sanctioned and paid for by the one and only Dick the Bruiser Jr. Who happened to train the killer Kevin Roberts.
The ref is doing his checks now before this match can get underway.
I'll tell you what, if you want a picture of yourself with that belt,
There goes the bell, and this match is now underway.
and he will charge $5 for a picture with the belt.
Kevin Roberts catching the Hitman from behind with an elbow to the back of his head. Ouch! What a slap to the chest from the Killer to the Hitman.
You can hear that slap echo all around the room.
And again with a heavy slap to the chest. Slingshot, but Bloodsworth reversed it, and into the corner goes the Killer.
The Hitman tried to ram Kevin, but missed and rammed himself into the ring post.
Another chest-crushing slap from the Killer.
That sounded painful. Hitman is thrown clear across the mat of the ring now.
The Killer, Kevin Roberts, just tried to smash the brains out of the Hitman's head with a devastating drop punch.
Off the ropes again. Nice elbow drop.
The Killer goes for the cover, but the ref can't start the count because the Hitman is under the ropes.
Big Ben had hold of the bottom rope.
The Killer, Kevin Roberts, looks pissed, and this is definitely a guy you don't want to piss off.
Hold him. The Killer
Bloodsworth with a punch to the gut of the Killer.
The Hitman fighting back now and catches the Killer with a DDT, cracking skull to the hard mat.
Both wrestlers look hurt.
Kevin with a punch to the face of Bloodsworth, goes in for another one, and the Hitman blocks it.
The Hitman just caught the Killer with a knockout blow to the head.
The punch was so hard, Kevin Roberts almost went through the ropes.
Sneaky right to the eyes there.
definitely has the advantage over Killer Kevin.
The Killer continues his attack on the eyes of the Hitman by scraping them down the ropes.
He's trying to snap the neck of the Hitman.
Bloodsworth kicked out of the ring and down to the hard, cold floor.
Here comes the Killer. Kevin Roberts with a boot to the chest.
Knee to the face, and down goes the Hitman.
That had to hurt.
Bloodsworth thrown back into the ring now. The Killer isn't happy about the ref warning him to get back in the ring, or he will be counted out and disqualified from the Trade Wars tournament.
The Killer, Kevin Roberts, is rallying up the crowd now.
I believe the Killer is getting ready to end the Hitman right here, right now.
Bloodsworth moved out of the way, and Kevin smashed into the corner ring post.
Nasty kick to the head there, and the Killer, Kevin Roberts, is seeing stars.
This is a brutal match.
Ladies and gentlemen, Big Ben's boots are 15 and a half. That is not a sight to be had. He's trying to kill him.
Kevin off the ropes and up in the arms of the Hitman like a little baby.
And the cradle did fall straight down to the hard mat of the Supreme Pro ring.
We have a cover, and the Killer kicks out at the count of 2.
That was a close one.
Kevin is looking hurt. Can he come back from this beating? The Hitman executing a head-crushing power driver on the Killer champion, Kevin Roberts.
Both men are down. Can they continue?
Come on, Kevin.
The Killer is trying to kill the Hitman now. Those hands tight around his throat. The Killer is angry and wants to end the life of the Hitman.
Kevin showing Bloodsworth that he's nothing but shit underneath his boots.
Oh! Kevin with a jump and a falling elbow straight on the chest of Bloodsworth.
Another cover and a kick out at 2. And the Killer is not happy.
The Killer going for a figure 4 leg lock. Will he be able to make the Hitman scream, "I quit," just so the pain will stop?
Kevin Roberts is holding the leg lock tight and has no plans to let go.
Big Ben Bloodsworth manages to grab hold of the bottom rope, so the Killer has no choice but to release the hold. Kevin with a hard swing at Big Ben. He stumbles into the corner of the ring. This is looking like the end for the Hitman.
Hard punches to the face now.
This doesn't look good for Big Ben Bloodsworth. The Hitman is fighting back. He's not out of this match quite yet. Roberts off the ropes and Big Ben catches him with a powerful clothesline, and down goes the Killer.
He hit the mat like a sack of spuds.
Kevin Roberts distracting the ref to catch the Hitman straight in his gun scope, and as any man would, he hits the mat like a building on demolition day.
It's over. The Killer Kevin Roberts got the pin and will go on to the next round of tonight's Trade Wars tournament. What the hell is this?
A member of the crowd has climbed into the ring.
Kevin Roberts is following behind.
The fan is attacking Bloodsworth.
Kevin Roberts has jumped in.
Kevin Roberts with the Killer Driller on the stupid member of the crowd who thought he could go up against the power of the Supreme Wrestlers.
Just how wrong was this guy?